He's just never not gonna be demonstrably insanely wrong about everything he says. And like the back and forth right now between GoodTrouble and the guy who's demonstrably wrong about everything in the older millennial, it's it's like Megamind and the superhero, right? You know, I mean, it's like the elder millennial says something incredibly stupid, incredibly wrong, incredibly hypocritical, incredibly racist, incredibly sexist, incredibly fucking you name it. The elder, GoodTrouble comes along and goes, holy fucking shit. We continuously have to correct this fucking guy. And then you just rinse and repeat. I want to show you a video and then I want to add my 2 cents in at the end.
All right, so let's talk about the alleged leak through the Signal app. It's not alleged when we have all this proof. I want to talk about all the things you got wrong in this video. Spoiler alert, it's fucking everything. Now, one of the biggest questions is why is our national defense executives using Signal? And the answer to that question is that the CIA authorized the use of Signal by national security officials under Biden. This isn't coming from a media outlet. This is coming from a direct statement by a CIA official. Oh, if that random official is a good enough source for you to report on, I guess we should all just believe you, right, Joe? Despite that point being directly contradicted by Biden officials saying that we were never allowed to have any messaging apps on our work phones, and under no circumstances were unclassified messaging apps allowed to be used for transmission of classified fucking material. Joe? Second question is who sent the information that was leaked? Now, the claim from the reporter at The Atlantic is that Pete Hegseth sent it. However, Pete Hegseth has denied that. And since it's classified information, neither can really show their cards. Fucking oops. Oops. Right? Am I right? Next question is obviously who added this report to the Signal chat. Initial reports say that it was a staffer working under the National Security Advisor. And there's been no reports of whether or not this person did that intentionally to be able to leak it. If by staffer working under the National Security Advisor, you mean the National Security Advisor himself, then yeah, Joe, again, 100% you fucking nailed. What can be done about this? You know, like, are there going to be charges? Are people going to be fired? Are people going to be kicked out? And the answer, if we look at historical context, is no. I mean, obviously that staffer will be at the very least fired. But as far as everyone else, probably not. Reiterate, the staffer, which you had just finished in your video alleging was a Biden hire, was not actually a staffer and was actually the National Security Director. And you're saying that that staffer, because of their gross negligence, should have been fired. So do you think that the fucking National Security Director, Mike Waltz, should be fired? By your logic, I think it does. You asked so many hypothetical questions in your video, and then you answered them, all of them, incorrectly. For anyone else, that would be fucking surprising. But for you, it's kind of on brand.
Not only did he answer his own questions incorrectly, but here we have one of the more prominent voices on the MAGA right. I mean, the dude has been retweeted or retruthed by Donald Trump and Elon Musk, so he is one of the more prominent voices on that side of the political aisle, making excuses for and defending the extreme mishandling of some of the more sensitive military documents that our nation has. Active real-time war plans. Here's Joe, just fucking making excuses for it, accepting it. Professional clown doesn't even fucking cover what this guy is at this point in time.